Most of us already know that our solar system has 8 planets, but not all of them are the same. In fact, the planets are divided into 2 major groups based on their structure and location. The first group is known as the inner planets. These include Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. They are called inner planets because they are closest to the Sun, and they are also known as terrestrial planets because they have solid, rocky surfaces. Unlike the outer planets, which are massive gas giants, the inner planets are smaller, denser, and have a hard surface that you could theoretically stand on. Each of them has unique features, but they also share some similarities, such as having fewer moons and no ring systems. These planets formed from rock and metal, making them very different from the outer regions of the solar system. Now, before we go deeper, let's quickly remember something important that we discussed earlier. A planet is not just any object in space. According to NASA and the official definition by the International Astronomical Union, a planet must meet 3 conditions. It must orbit the Sun, it must be nearly round due to its own gravity, and it must have cleared its orbit. Keeping this in mind will help us better understand why each planet is classified the way it is. Now let's move to the first and closest planet to the Sun, Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system and also the closest one to the Sun. Because of its proximity, you might expect it to be the hottest planet, but surprisingly, that is not the case. Mercury has almost no atmosphere to trap heat, which leads to extreme temperature changes. During the day, temperatures can rise up to around 430 degrees Celsius, while at night, they can drop to nearly minus 180 degrees Celsius. This makes Mercury one of the most extreme environments in the entire solar system. Another interesting fact about Mercury is how fast it moves. Since it is so close to the Sun, it completes 1 full orbit in just 88 Earth days. This means a year on Mercury is much shorter than on Earth. However, its rotation is very slow. 1 full day on Mercury, meaning 1 complete rotation on its axis, takes about 59 Earth days. This creates a very unusual day-night cycle that is completely different from what we experience on Earth. Mercury's surface is heavily covered with craters, similar to our Moon. These craters were formed by impacts from meteoroids and asteroids over billions of years. Because Mercury lacks a significant atmosphere, these impacts directly hit the surface without burning up, leaving behind visible marks that have remained unchanged for a very long time. Even though Mercury is so close to the Sun, it is not easy to observe from Earth. It appears very low in the sky and is often hidden by the Sun's brightness. This makes it one of the more challenging planets to study without the help of spacecraft. Over the years, missions have been sent to explore Mercury and understand its structure, composition, and behavior more clearly. One of the most fascinating aspects of Mercury is its core. Scientists believe that Mercury has a very large metallic core compared to its size. This core makes up a significant portion of the planet and plays a role in generating a weak magnetic field. Even though this magnetic field is not as strong as Earth's, it still provides important clues about the planet's internal structure. Mercury also has no moons and no rings, which makes it quite simple compared to some of the other planets in our solar system. But despite its simplicity, it holds many mysteries that scientists are still trying to solve. From its unusual rotation to its extreme temperatures, Mercury continues to challenge our understanding of planetary science. Studying Mercury helps scientists learn more about how planets form and evolve, especially those that exist close to stars. It also gives us insights into the early history of our solar system, since Mercury's surface has remained relatively unchanged for billions of years. The more we learn about planets like Mercury, the more we begin to understand how unique and complex our solar system really is. Each planet tells a different story, and Mercury's story is one of extremes, survival, and mystery. If you found this video interesting, take a moment to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments. What surprised you the most about Mercury? If you want more content like this, make sure to follow the channel and subscribe so you don't miss future videos. The universe is not just bigger than we imagine, it is bigger than we can imagine.